Oh boy, the tables have turned.
Hi, Mikey.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I think my father, has done something amazing. So, the Wolf Guard, coming home from work. So hot today. Got the biddies they wear with the sexy outfits on. Got a man losing his goddamn marbles. Like, yo, I'm trying to work, man. I'm trying to walk home and not walk into this damn tree. Let me stop playing around, but salute to the ones that, got your summer body ready. Been working hard all winter, you know what I mean? Getting your gear right, all that. Shout out to the real ones. To the ones that, you didn't make it all the way, so what? You know what I mean? You still looking good, got a little stomach, little something. A little something ain't never hurt a nigga. Anyway, that's for my wolfettes. So, I come home and right away the police is out in front of my door. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck, man? Why I always got, what's going on now? So I see this old dude out there going ham, and I'm like, oh shit. Niggas is doing the arguing again or something. And I hear the old black guy, he's letting the cops know, like, listen, man, these niggas is pussy, dog. I ain't really with all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Jersey City, nigga. We get it poppin'. I'm about that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do the right thing. And I ain't beef for these shenanigans. I ain't beef for that. And I was like, oh, damn, like, finally, somebody else that ain't gonna just, do the arguing, get fake baited into fighting, and then next thing you know, you're locked up and you're looking real goofy and shit. You know what I'm saying? That felt good to know that my brothers and sisters is, we're learning. We're evolving. Sound the horns. A lot of us ain't beef for that shit, bro. We don't. Some of us already been there. Some of us, we watched our friends get put in these situations. Sound the horns. The real nigga in the building. Most high. My daddy in the building. Sound the horns.
What's the matter, Mikey? Oh, what's the matter, Mikey? You were getting bullied? What's the matter? Was he scaring you?
Wasn't it funny when they was trying to scare me, Mikey? Remember? Hey, you guys! Hey, Mikey! Remember him screaming your fucking name every morning? And you work for the super? Or you work for the building, remember, Mikey? Remember? I could have swore my readings, the last couple ones I said that you faggot ass jabronis that watched, my father gonna put your punk ass through what I had to go through. But you ain't me, nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all gonna try y'all goofy shit with more people in that building and not realize they ain't with you, dog. Ain't nobody going for the shenanigans. I told you, when I set this shit off all them time, all that, y'all don't understand. This shit is biblical, bro. Y'all niggas gonna be thinking I called niggas or something soon. Watch, I already know that's gonna be the new, yo, did he call for backup? Remember the readings that said people gonna help? And then they're black. He must know people and then they send people. Now my father did. And y'all racist, and you think you're just gonna talk shit and keep getting niggas out that building, so you can get your little dirty ass friends in there. Hey, I understand, you know what I'm saying? You gotta try to look out for your peoples. You wanna make sure you get your people's apartments and shit. But nah, Mikey, you only know drug dealers, it looks like, and homeless dirty ass men that you sleep with. Remember that guy that said, somebody help me. He's trying to rape me. Remember? Remember when I looked out the window and you looked up and you said, "Oh shit." Put your arm around that nigga and was like, "Come on, man, stop playing. He playing." Nah, he wasn't playing, nigga. Didn't I tell you all y'all gonna pay for what y'all fucking did? All y'all gonna pay. You know? Everyone in that building, you're gonna pay. Every last one of you that sat there, which is all of you. You know? The ones that are not involved in regular citizens, and you know, the Lord didn't make you for that. Yous are safe. There's a lot of people in the building I barely ever see, and you know, they come, they go, they move out. The rest of you though, the normies, the regulars and all, you know, you niggas, I told y'all niggas the end for y'all. It's the end. It's all over. And when the drugs dry up and you niggas is coughing and looking sick and dusty and throwing up all over the fucking place, you know, then y'all gonna feel that pain I was telling y'all about. You gonna blame me, of course, not like you a dope head. That ain't my fucking fault, and that ain't my father's fault. That's the price of abusing your body. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you, I feel bad. But I also feel really good to know that every day, you know, I'm watching everybody get it. So the old chick that came to my job today, and you decided to fucking ask me if I have weed, if I want to sell you weed, you know I'm gonna report you, right? You know I'm going to the people in that office and I'm gonna report you. You know that, right? And then I might go to the cops and report you. I know they ain't gonna do nothing, but it's gonna look even better, you know? When I prove my case of you keep fucking sending people, it's job, I don't give a fuck who it is. I know it's somebody at the job though. And you keep fucking up and sending more and more idiots. You know? Yous are fucking idiots. None of your tricks worked. And, you know, you're not gonna get me for selling drugs. You're not. You're gonna have to plant something in my room. My landlord's gonna have to magically erase that video, which that's gonna be suspicious. That, you know, around the time when you get in and I'm not there, you know, around like, you know, when I go to work, because I'm always there. So, you know, no matter what you think you're gonna set me up with, you can try the murder thing, you know, I know you're gonna try to blame a death on me. I'm still gonna beat you. No matter what you do, it's over. And understand when it's finally over, sound the fucking horns, and most of you are getting RICO charges, and they're throwing 15 to 30 at you, dirty ass niggas. Yo, y'all big boss niggas that's running these niggas, y'all know these niggas is pussy. You know these niggas is not gonna go to jail for 30 years. These niggas is not gonna go to jail for fucking life. These niggas is not gonna do that, dog. You know they ain't gonna do that shit. You hiring fiends, nigga. Niggas that'll throw their mother under the bus for a rock, nigga. What do you think they gonna do to you for their freedom? Sound the fucking horns. My daddy in the building. Anyway, back to
Mikey! Oh, what's the matter? You gonna be in your room scared to death now, huh? Yo! Yeah!
oh, my lord is kicking y'all niggas asses.
Oh, what's the matter? Yeah, what's the matter, Mikey? You looked real scared when he seen you out there, and he said, "You got something to say? You got something to say now? Huh?"
That's a big man, Mikey. I don't think you want. You better keep doing what you're doing and rush to your room. Remember how I had to when they had all their dusty ass drug keys and fucking retards in their building, and I couldn't just walk up my stairs. I gotta fucking wait to get in the hallway. I don't know if there's gonna be a shootout. Niggas is bringing machetes to the building and busting the fucking doors up and cars out fire outside of my building. You kidding me, bro? Yo. The Lord coming. The Lord coming. Ain't nothing gonna stop him. You people cursed yourselves. And I'm glad my father let me finally stick around and see. See, my father always makes me leave before he starts fucking niggas up. You know, so I won't be around devastation because I don't really know who's doing what. And he knows. Some of you will just cling on, thinking you're not going to get the punishment anyway. It's not how it works anymore. Being around me doesn't stop that shit. It's not going to stop it, and I told you, just like I don't know you, when he sends people, you won't know them. You don't know who he's going to send. And it seems like Mikey sent a really big guy. You know? And that big guy, you know, I'm sure that, you know, 3 blocks over is Jersey City. So when you try to act tough and say, Will Diddy, yeah, y'all gonna find out real soon. Do that tough shit now. Oh, it's the mad. There's more black people in the building now. Oh, and they ain't tolerating that shit by theyself. It's not like niggas is clicking up or nothing. Niggas is just David and niggas going David right away. Dolo from state to state. Y'all niggas they didn't get it. The Lord working, baby. The Lord is working. It's gonna be so funny. I can't wait, yo. It's gonna be like the greatest thing anyone's ever seen. People are gonna be like, yo, I can't believe niggas is really this dumb. I mean, this shit is priceless, yo. No, it's not suspect when you walk in the building trying to look fresh. See, that's another thing about dirty ass junkie dope heads. You try to look fresh, but you look like crypt keepers and you look like you're dying. Then most of you are all ex-criminals, so you have multiple tattoos all over your body. So you know you're just so suspect and you just all look dirty. Then you're always carrying something, you know, like you're about to sell it. Can't walk up the stairs straight. That's why I had to stop the video. I'm like, if this nigga falls on me, bro, I'm gonna move out the way. He's going down. That's it. Anyway, I would antagonize you a little more and, you know, laugh at people. But it's really not fucking funny. You know? Because, like, I actually got hit. So, Mikey, you're connected to them. You're connected to the big dog downstairs. Remember how you screamed your name at Mikey every morning? I wonder why Lord starting. Well, he didn't start with you, but I wonder why you're next now. You know? I wonder why you're up to bat. You guys have fun with that, you know? I suggest you stay in your room, you know? Or just stop talking tough to people. Like, you know, you're not tough, Mikey. You're not. Like most of these niggas in the building. You're old ass men. And you look softer than soft. You can tell you're soft. You know what I mean? You could look at a nigga like me and be like, yo, he's not that built like that. But when I hulk up, you could see it. You could see it like, yeah, this nigga, he really, you know? Oh yeah, you niggas tested that shit a bunch of times. That's why none of you recorded actually fighting me. Because you knew what the fuck time it was. And I knew what time it was. You just wanted to get me locked up. You guys enjoy your curses. I know I did. It was the hardest and greatest time of my life. You know? I finally got to see my purpose and live it. I finally got to step up in a way I never thought I would. I finally have proof. Well, I always had proof, but now I have proof that I can show people and be like, all right, tell me the Lord's not with me. Go watch GMB TV from the beginning to the end. You tell me the Lord's not with me. You tell me I don't have favor. You tell me I wasn't sent there to get these motherfuckers. Thinking I was sent there to sweep the floors and just be a regular fucking person like Job. And let you niggas hate. You know, hate always comes. All of this shit though, that's why I knew my father was gonna do what he's gonna do. Cause you just went overboard. And you knew it. But you just won't stop. And I understand. You know? I have to stop you. And that's where I will. With the law. And, you know, usually either gonna get me, because you only can kill me now. There is no. Usually guys know I'm not gonna hustle nothing. You know I'm not gonna touch no women out here because that's. I'm not beat. That's the only way for me to break the law. So when you already know you're getting up mad, you know, I see the niggas coming at my job now. I see niggas lining me up and different shit. Dudes looking out the window tall and knock a nigga out. And another nigga walk by like, yeah, I'm ready to knock niggas out. If a nigga say something to me, I'm knocking him out. Why I gotta say something for you to knock me the fuck out? Oh yeah, so then you have a reason. That's why I walk by you niggas laughing. Cause soon as you touch me, it's over. It's gonna be over for you. And that's it. One of us ain't gonna make it. You niggas better stop playing. You know? If you're not gonna send somebody that's willing to throw their life away, then just stop playing. If you're not willing to send somebody that's gonna throw their life away or possibly get locked up for conspiracy, so you know it's like 15 years or better, you know, and they're changing the law on murder, so you know when you get caught and everyone gets life, all of you. Well, you know, you workers and you higher up, you're usually gonna get good lawyers and shit. The rest of the jabronis, they ain't gonna be able to pay for it. I don't give a fuck. When you get in there for your 2-3 years, I hope you got enough money to sit in solitary all the time. Go check out my last reading, the hour-long one. Where was it? Dirty white collar criminals. Yeah, go look at that. All you work motherfuckers. That you know your white collar people. Go look at your fate. You know. Because it seems like I got beef with white collar motherfuckers. And they're dirty jabronis. And it seems like everything the reading said about the jabronis, you know, it happened. People are gone. They're on the floor. People lost their job. Other people got injured. People are homeless. So now we're in the big leagues now. God's moving up to you, he's moving up to you niggas. Yous are next. And I promised a car crash, didn't I? Keep driving to work. I suggest you take the bus. Oh yeah, I forgot some of you niggas have to drive for work. You know? I suggest you don't do any drugs while you're working or drink. You better pay attention to the road. The next time's your last time not paying attention. It'd be quite beautiful if my father makes you slam into another one of you. Wouldn't that be righteous justice? One of you take one of you out? That would be awesome. You know? Instead of you hitting some random or maybe some other bad person. You know? Lord's got a lot of judging to do. So, you know, I just hope it's not an innocent person that the Lord just wants to, you know, bring home and, you know, because their life might be worse if they're living. Only the Lord knows, you know. A lot of people complaining, oh, they died too young. You don't know what was going to happen to them. That's probably the best you would have ever seen them. That's the last time they would have ever been good. They probably 3 years from then, if they were still alive, they would have probably went dark. Went rogue or some shit, you know. I don't know why my father makes good people go. I try to come up with the answers of like things like that. You wicked fuckers though. It's time the world start understanding everybody that's babies and their friends and your co-workers and your boss that just magically gets hurt. It's not because they're good people and the devil. No, it's the Lord.
He's fucking yous up and getting yous out of there. You had your time. New evil people need to move up. You know, because evil people don't like to lose their position. They stay there forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and they always figure out a way to make themselves stay. Sound the horns. And that's not the natural nature of things. Men get old, men get stupid, and men get lazy. Men are easily bribed when they're older or extremely young. That's why the most mature, 25, 30, and 40, those are the real ones. You niggas been living too high off the hog for too long. And the people can never stop you. That's why he's gonna come. Because we can't stop you. Because you won't stop. And my father is like Ash in your Pokemon. And he's gonna catch them all.